Hey girlies, thank you for clicking on the video. You're a bad bitch already. Before we get too deep into the video, I just want to give y'all 3 seconds to like it before we get started because I just feel like why not? I'm a dark skinned, black, beautiful queen, intelligent and everything. So I'm gonna give y'all 3 seconds. Go ahead. Period. Also, before we get into the video, I do want to make a bit of a disclaimer about me, who I am as a person. I am a bit shy. It's hard to believe because I'm very opinionated. I do not bite my tongue. And when I do speak, it's very strong and it's very loud. However, I've always been very shy or socially awkward. I've always struggled with like anxiety and stuff like that. The people who I'm comfortable around, but it does take me time with people I'm not comfortable. So when it comes to YouTube, please give me grace in the process of becoming more comfortable with being on camera for this long amount of time because I'm very shy. Okay? So I just want to disclaim that. But, anyways, today we're going to get into some things. I really just want to chat with y'all. Y'all know my videos do not have a niche. I just really I wanna like hone in on that. None of my platforms will ever be niche focused. You will never see one thing a million times. I don't give a fuck if that is how you blow up. I don't care. I'm me. Multidimensional. Every woman, bitch, and I want to try everything. So it's just like I'm not gonna stick to one path for social media's sake. So yeah, just want to give y'all a little bit of variety. Say we're gonna pop our shit at risk of being canceled, at risk of not getting any future brand deals, but I don't care. I'm just not a liar. I feel like I'm not a liar. If you ask me something or if nobody asks me anything and I want to say something about something, bitch, I'm not finna lie. I don't give a fuck, boo. Anyways, so we're gonna get into some things. Y'all, we're gonna talk a little bit about what's been going on in our lives, and then we're gonna talk about what's been going on in the world. Starting off, y'all, and I made me some notes. I'm not gonna share y'all because it's really sloppy. But starting off, y'all, I heard it's like an elf product ban. And as far as I know, which I didn't have to know much, and this is why you have to fact check this because it don't take much for me to want to ban elf. I'm looking at a product right here to my motherfucking left, and I'm immediately aggravated because it's an elf product. So it don't take much for me. But I think it's due to racism, which also it doesn't take much for me to believe that because every elf product I have, and I say this at risk of not ever getting a brand deal for them, which is fine. Every elf product I have gave crack. Or something. Bitch, it gave what the fuck is y'all in there back there in the lab putting in there for the black girls? Seriously. Hold on, let me pull the product up, y'all. I got this product. Now, me personally, I'm like a, dewy type of natural type of I like different styles of makeup, but it's all really the same. I really want it natural, but sometimes I want it matte, sometimes I want to do it. I like a lot of dewy. So I got this product because everybody on TikTok like, oh, how they be lying. And I got the product and I had a really, and this is my first time trying, I had a really important, not that important, but bitch, I was meeting some new people for the first time and I feel like that's important. Bitch, make a good import, And I used the e.l.f. product, and bitch, I was looking so greasy. I'm in the middle of the fucking park, bitch, grease the fuck up. All I kept thinking of is chicken grease. Because every time my grandma see me with hella lip gloss on, she would be like, chicken grease, and that's what the fuck I look like. It was horrendous. I have never in my life had a good experience with e.l.f. It was either giving like pig Latin or it's getting like crack and ashy. Like, I don't know what the fuck y'all back there doing in the lab, but baby, it don't take much for me to want to ban a product or ban a brand or fuck else. If the products don't work, the products don't work. Like, I just recently got one of their concealers and it was ashy. And I had to mix it with my motherfucking contour shade to create like a better shade. And I was like, yeah, that trash. Okay. So yeah, it don't take much for me and e.l.f. To not be friends. Anyway, now this one is one I've been thinking about for a long time. And I say this at risk of ruffling feathers. And I'm also going to segue into a subtopic of speaking on this matter. I don't believe in racism. I don't believe that racism is real. And hear me out. I'm not saying that the effects of racism isn't real. I'm not saying that the struggles we face due to our skin complexion isn't real. They're very real. I don't feel like the root of racism is real. I don't think it's rooted in hate. I think it's rooted in admiration. I really feel like they want to be our friends. Dead ass. And I feel like because they can't be our friends, they want to make us hate ourselves enough to where we feel so low in life to where it's like, okay, we could fuck with y'all. But like naturally, like not even on no, oh, you white, we don't want to fuck with you, but it's just like, oh, like y'all kind of like we don't do the same type of shit. We don't want to fuck with y'all type shit. So I feel like they feel like, if we could make them hate themselves, then maybe they'll want to fuck with us. And I feel the same way about colorism. I don't believe in that. That's why my opinions on colorism are always in opposition of the collective, because bitch, I'm a pretty ass dark skinned queen. And they're gonna say I'm brown skinned because anytime I say something that opposes the collective and their traumas and their projections, I'm like, okay, well you brown skinned. But you're not like, okay, I'm brown skinned. They're like, how you gonna say you brown skinned when you dark skinned? You just don't want to be dark skinned. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. I'm black. So let's just talk about that. I don't believe in colorism. I feel like bitches really see us. They see, oh, like that's a fire-ass bitch. And then we don't want to be their friends, and then they be like, okay, well, let's see if we can make her not think she's a fast bitch. I always view colorism as that. I've never seen a dark skinned woman and think like, oh, she's ugly or she's lesser because she's dark skinned. If anything, I'm the admiration, like, bitch, I want to get a little bit darker, like I want to stay in the sun a little bit longer, type shit. I don't believe in it. Y'all could do what y'all want to do. That's why if y'all notice too, when it comes to racism or when it comes to colorism, how much interracial couples have been happening. Like, if they really hated us, why the fuck they want this black cootie cat? No, like the things I had, I don't want to like I don't want to body bond. Dead ass. I or just don't like, not hate, because I don't really hate nothing. I wasn't raised like that. But like as far as like don't like, I don't want to body bond with you, bitch. Y'all be want to body bond in somebody's hate. No, bitch, it's love. It's infatuation. It's obsession. Or maybe that's the Leo in me, queen. Maybe it's the Leo in me. But yeah, y'all, take it as y'all may, or whatever the fuck this saying is. Take it as in March or whatever. Okay, so I want to get into a little bit about dating life and the revelations I've come into as I continue to grow as a young, beautiful, dark-skinned, black, intelligent, rich, badass queen. Where I'm at with my dating life, right? I guess I'm kind of closed off. But yeah, I am kind of closed off because bitch, a nigga can't even look my way. But too, as far as sex, the reason I wanted to talk about this is because I had a new I don't want to say revelation, but I feel like I've come into a new phase in my life to where my idea of intimacy has changed, right? Or like the feeling towards it. Now, prior to, I want to say this year, I was just like kind of good off niggas on some morality type shit. I've always been like a hard body type of girl. Like, I'm not giving it up to you. I'm not fucking with you. Like, jump through hoops, do a backflip, sign your life away, and give me your soul, bitch. That's how I've always felt. And I just feel like that's how women in general should be. But I feel like this year, I've come to realize that I've actually grown to be kind of disgusted with the idea of like sexual intimacy. And here's why. I feel like sexual intimacy has become too casual. Like, y'all just giving it out. And that really does scare me because I've always been the type of person like, are you clean and stuff? Do you want to get tested and stuff? Like, I don't mind. I would go with you and I will not judge you, dead ass. It's just like, just on a physical level, it's disgusting that y'all are really so willing to share y'all body with people y'all barely know. But then on a spiritual level, it's like the intimacy of it all. Like, y'all just really, y'all have downplayed and kind of dumbed down something that's actually very major. Like, the only other person you share your body with as a woman is your child. And it's just like, to just be so open and willy-nilly with it, it's just kind of nasty and it's kind of scary to me because it's just like, yeah, you really just never know who will get the fuck away now. Get away. I don't want it. Just feel like life started to go wrong when we stop assuming that everybody got herpes. You got herpes. You got herpes. You got herpes. Everybody got herpes. That's how we should be walking around. We're not doing that enough for me. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. And as far as dating, yeah, that's kind of there too. Cause I've been mean as fuck to niggas. I've been mean as fuck to niggas for the last 6 months. Mean as fuck. Reason being, I feel like all this shit is fake. It's all a scheme set up by Todd. And it's all a facade, bitch. I be feeling like the interactions I've been having lately is too like rushed in a way. Like rushed. Or like over sexualized, or like too soon people romanticize you. Like already you could see me as your girlfriend, or already you could see me as your wife, and it's just like I could have herpes. Or like anything. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, what happened to bond building? You feel me? Like, do I like you and stuff? What's your favorite color and stuff? What movies do you watch? What do you like to do in your free time? Do we gotta talk every day? Cause I don't wanna. I don't wanna do that. Do we gotta text her? I don't wanna do it. I don't wanna do that. Do I have to tell you where I'm going? I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Like, it's just certain things I'm not doing and I don't want to do because I don't have to. So shut the fuck up or sign your life away. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. Anyways, we're going to get off that because the more I think about it, bitch, I can go on and on and on and on and on about how people ain't shit. Niggas first. Oh, speaking of niggas first, Kevin Hart, bitch. Yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. Kevin Hart, bitch. I seen that little roast. And the internet is going crazy talking about, like, yeah, he's this, that, and the third. Like, why would he say that? Let me tell you this. A nigga like Kevin Hart could never make me mad. And I'm like, too often time when I see a nigga like or a person like, y'all think, oh, well, he's rich. I don't give a fuck if he was a bitch. Bitch, I don't give a fuck who he is. This man is a clown and always have been a joke. A joke. So when I think about things to get offended about, I'm not gonna get offended about no house nigga. He's always been a clap. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Dance for Master type of nigga. He's always been there. Like Cat Williams just said it like 2 years ago or something like that. So my thing is, why expect something different? Like, I just feel like y'all really do let anybody raise y'all. I said this shit about James Charles as well. James Charles or whatever the fuck the man name is. I don't even know him like that. What do he sell, y'all? Still to this day, I don't know what James Charles sell. Y'all let him raise y'all. He look like he just fresh off a line. He look like he just did the line for Henry Ford, y'all. And y'all, man, wish I would. Wish the fuck I would. Kevin Hart, all power to you, nigga. I was never gonna take you serious. I don't take you serious enough to get mad at you. I don't take you serious enough to pay for a stand-up comedy ticket. I don't take you serious enough to watch the shit that you got on Netflix and I got it free with T-Mobile, bitch. I don't take you nowhere, so why the fuck would I take you serious? Like, that's how I feel. Y'all seen the videos and think pieces. And then to the videos and think pieces, like, I had to unfollow a couple people behind this Kevin Hart shit. Because I feel like if you gonna speak on some shit, say it with your chest and be bold and be brave. You bitches is talking like y'all still want to work with the nigga. My thing is, at the end of the day, if he's not a proud black man, then he shouldn't get black support. Period. Like, y'all sitting up still trying to, I say this with love. No, I say this with fuck you. Period. And it's not that I'm mad or nothing. I'm just mad at, like, the feedback. If you gonna speak on to be a real nigga about it, stand on your 10 and be willing to risk it all. Y'all be wanting to tiptoe around shit. Tiptoe for what? For what? You feel me? Like, say what you mean and mean what you say. That's how I feel, boo. But yeah, like Kevin Hart, he is funny. I can't say like, oh, he never been funny. Like, Kevin Hart used to be my favorite comedian, but as now today, he's not funny at all to me, and I would not lie about that. I have not laughed at a Kevin Hart joke since I met Drewski, and I hate to be the real bitch in the room, but it's always gonna be me. Period. No tampon. Speaking of real bitch, let's get into Real Housewives of Atlanta. I've been wanting to get into this, y'all, because y'all know I am a psychic. If you didn't know, I'm gonna tell you I am a psychic. Bitch, everything I be predicting shit and it's always right. Just like how I just predicted that what's the girl, Anicia Balmer, the one who just got into it with Clarissa. I told y'all, I said that girl is jealous of Clarissa. I could see it in that bitch's eyes. And I'm not no Clarissa thing. Clarissa irritates the fuck out of me sometimes. I fuck with her though. I'm never gonna turn my back on the queen. But you can see the jealousy in her eyes, and I hate the way y'all try to flip it when it's a dark-skinned woman because it's easier to believe. She ain't no prettier than Clarissa. So what the fuck do she got to be jealous of? If anything, it's easier to believe Anicia or Alicia, wherever the fuck the bitch name is, it's easier to believe she's jealous because Clarissa is just that's pretty. It has more accolades than her, and she has the title, she has the crown. What the fuck would Clarissa have to be jealous about? Anytime you see Anicia bring her up, that bitch eyes is filled with hatred. I know a bitch's eyes when they filled with hatred, bitch. Anyway, So Real Housewives, y'all. I'm watching the Real Housewives now. Going into Real Housewives, I'm like, K.michelle is reaching. Like, I know her arm is hurting. Like, bitch finna blow her shoulder out type shit. Like, I know the bitches, you know. But I love K.michelle, so I was gonna sit beside and I was just gonna tell her, like, girl, you is crazy as hell. But I'm gonna fuck with you. But then I started noticing shit. First thing I noticed was this. Hold on, let me do it accurately. That's passive aggressive. Bitch, don't put your hand in my face calmly. Don't do it calmly or harshly. Like, the thing is, the sentiment is, don't put your hand in nobody's face, regardless of the nature in which you do it. Because a lot of people do this, and they'll do it in a way when it's really disrespectful to put your hand in somebody's face, but they'll do it so calm. That's passive aggressive. When I seen Drew do that, I'm like, okay, that would have pissed me off. Move your hand, sister. Okay, boo. Let's do that first. And then let's talk. So when I first seen that, I'm like, okay, maybe K.michelle ain't tripping, because I thought she was tripping when she was like calling out Portia. I'm like, bitch, you tweaking. Like, you tweaking. Then with the Drew thing, when I saw her do the hand, I'm like, oh, bitch, no, not about a nigga. So I'm like, okay, that's strike number one. Then they sitting at the table, and I'm hearing the oyster jokes. And first of all, I didn't even know oysters was coochies. Is oysters vaginas? Are they little vaginas? Because I'm like, what the fuck is Portia talking about? Like, is an oyster vagina? So then that kind of rubbed me the wrong way, because I know the rumor about K.michelle. And I'm like, okay, K.michelle over here getting mad. But I'm like, but maybe it's just a joke, right? But then I'm like, but this is how bitches get you. Like, y'all, to know when you're a raw ass bitch, to know it's no. You have to pay attention to patterns. If a bitch ain't gonna keep doing something accidentally, bitch, you're not that dumb. You're a damn. Portia's a millionaire. She just won her fucking divorce battle. She's not dumb by far, or whatever the fuck the scene is. Okay. But then I'm like, okay, she probably still is a little tweaking, because Portia is dumb. But not really, like, but Portia is like, you know how ditzy acting. So I kind of like, okay, that's probably, it could be read either way. But then I'm watching the scene where she come down and she crying and she calling them out, bitch. And I said this on TikTok. Y'all have to pay attention to Drew's face. Drew's face said, oh, bitch. I'm finna put a picture right there. Look at fucking Drew's face. Portia's body language. Portia was like, she's stressed. Like, why the fuck are you so stressed, girl? That's what threw me. If you did nothing wrong, why are you stressed? Okay. And then Phaedra's silence, because what's the fan about? And then when you pan out and you start to focus on the background, that shit looked like witchcraft, if you ask me. And my psychic senses was saying witchcraft. That's what my psychic senses was saying when I was watching the episode. So then when it got brought up about eating dead people and shit like that, Phaedra started to look real guilty, and so did fucking Drew. Dead people. Bitch, you ain't winning no Grammy off that acting hoe. So now I'm starting to like, bitch, it's all a plot and a scheme set up by Todd hoe. Seriously, it's getting deep, because no, that definitely did ruffle my spiritual feathers. It definitely looked like witchcraft. I don't know what the fuck they got going on in Real Housewives of Atlanta, but that didn't look good spiritually. That didn't look good. Then just on a physical note, it's definitely giving passive aggressive, underhanded, sneaky, behind the scenes, doing one thing, then comes to the camera and make me look crazy. We all know how Portia give it up. We all know the bitch is a liar. I don't understand. And I like Portia. Granted, this is me coming into the season liking Portia, but that really threw me off. The energy of that really threw me off. How she was looking, the black under eye, then the lips being white or something. Like, I don't know if it was just them without makeup, but something about that was just witchcrafty. And they were all beautiful women, but that was witchcraft. So yeah, I no longer think K.michelle is crazy. I fucks with my girl. Let's get into my other TV show. Now, it's a lot of mixed opinions about this show. Even I have mixed opinions. I go back and forth about watching the show. But bitch, this cast, bitch, I could not go without watching it. I'm sorry, they ate the cast up. Baddies, okay. First episode, I don't really quite remember what happened. I'm not gonna give a whole episode breakdown. What I will say is this: I go back and forth about liking Rolly all the time, but one thing I was always consistent in is she's definitely mother. I'm not gonna say she like the queen of baddies, but like it's definitely giving Queen of Zeus vibes. Like, Rolly gives mother something about her very nurturing, something about her very real, even when she's fake, even when she's doing flaw ass shit. It's something about her just very grounded to me. And I think it's because I found out that she's a Virgo, and I typically look at Virgos that way. But something about Rolly always gave mother bitch. Like it's been times where Rolly was dead ass wrong, but it was like, period, respect to the queens. But in a trailer, I'm glad she socked Big Lex. Just off GP, just like off principle. Like, bitch, I'm mother. I don't even know I don't know who's right and who's wrong. Lex always in some shit. I think Lex is a baddie's puppet. What is it? Production puppet. And I think she just does things to show that she will do them and to, you know what I'm saying, get height to the show. But I feel like that's inauthentic. So I don't really care for Lex, and I really liked her at the beginning of the season, like when she first came out. But out of all the baddie scenes, that's kind of no, that's not what I'm looking forward to most. I mean, it is after discovering that Amber Ali actually did get her ass whooped. Yeah, that's the end because I didn't want to see Amber get her ass whooped. I wanted to see her tie or almost because believe it or not, me personally, I'm not the type of person. I don't want to see Sadiq lose. I want to see her prove that she's a heavy hitter. Like I don't want you to sit up keep fighting bitches who don't know how to fight. Fight a bitch that know how to fight and whip their ass, girl. That's what we want you to do. Like Nicki Minaj. Like that's how I used to feel about Nicki Minaj. Like rap against bitches that know how to rap and whip their ass. Go against all these rap bitches and whip their ass. Alright? And just don't do no crackhead shit. Just whip their ass because you can do that. That's how I feel about the secret. Like, girl, no. We want you to be the heavy hitter, but you gotta prove it. You gotta fight heavy hitters, baby. And then with the Amber Ali thing, I didn't necessarily want her to lose either. I wanted her to tie or almost win. I mean, not tie or almost win. I want her to tie or almost tie. Like, you just can't be out here just getting your ass beat. Like, you got your ass beat. Like, this is not, oh, you lost the fight. No, you got, it look like, it's from what I could see, because you know how Zeus at ass beat, so I'm gonna wait. But from the looks of things, it look like she got her ass beat. And I just wanted her to either, like, almost tie or tie. Like, type shit. But yeah, I'm so excited about the episode with Rolly and Lex just because Rolly is mother. I've always thought Rolly was pretty pre-surgery. I feel like just because women are bigger, y'all would like to discredit their face card. Rolly has always had a face card. Has it been time she looked dirty? Yes. Has it been time she looked like she did crack? Yes. Has it been time she looked like she stank? Yes. But we cannot deny the fact that she's a very pretty woman. She has a very pretty facial features. Big or not, BBL or not, enhancements or not, she was pretty before and after the surgery. So yes, I love me some roly poly. But yes, that's the end of the video, y'all. But before we end, I have to talk about my highlight for the week. The reason I have to talk about my highlight for the week is because I think I want to get into like sense of the week or something like that because I am a scent girly. And because too, this really impressed me being that it's from TikTok Shop. We all know my experience with TikTok Shop products and especially the scents, bitch. And y'all know I never tell a lie. However, let me go grab this product, y'all. I got this product from my godmother at my mother's 50th birthday, right? And I'm talking to her. I'm like, oh my God, girl, you smell so good. She was like, for real, I got this on TikTok Shop. I'm like, no, you didn't, girl, because TikTok Shop, they is scammer, especially when it comes to the scent. They always tell me this shit smells so good, bitch. I was trying to smell like vanilla and get $10,000 like that one girl. That hoe was lying. I couldn't even smell it. And she's like, no, this one's really good. No, I got this one on TikTok Shop. So she gave me this product. It is Belvita Luxury Honey Eau de Parfum. Now, I'm not finna go back and forth and debate about the pronunciation of the product because it's French. And I'm not finna debate about it with bitches who only speak English. That's what it's called. And anybody you want to argue about it, I don't want to. Because I speak French. You don't speak French. But that smells really good and it lasts. I'm like, okay, let me get a picture. She's like, you can have it. I got a bigger bottle at home. That's how I knew. That's how you got a bigger and you just bought out of the house with this. I don't mind. Good. That smells really good. And it's not for you little vanilla wearing ass bitches. I am a little vanilla wearing ass bitches. However, bitch, I have variety. So this is a little bit of a step up. It is a little bit of an acquired smell. Mature, I would say. But it smells so good. It's not one of them old lady type of scents. It's like a let me see. It's really a honey odor. Honey odor. I can't even describe it, bitch. It smell like it got like Sprite up in there or something. It smell like it got the suds you put in soda. For like I don't know. It just smelled good. Get it, bitch. Get the small bottle. I didn't pay for it, but you should pay for it. I'm gonna put the link in the description. And if you're gonna get it, don't be a pissy ass bitch and not use my link and I just put you on. Because I try these products, I spend my own money on these products just to get disappointed. I finally got a product that I'm not disappointed in. It just so happened to be free, and it's feel like a return on my motherfucking luck, bitch. So don't do that to me. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Update me, bitch. How are you? How are you feeling? What's your opinions? How's your dating life? What you think about Baddies? What you think about Kevin Hart, his dirty ass? What you think about racism? What you think about color? All types of shit. I want to know. I want to talk. Bitch, let's get into something.